Often described as the pearl of the Outer Banks, Ocracoke Island, North Carolina, was named America's best beach in 2007 by Dr. Beach. It is famous for its miles of clean beaches, wildlife, fishing village, and connection to the pirate Blackbeard. Ocracoke Island can only be reached by ferry, private boat, or crop duster point. We decided to drive over and take the Swan Quarter ferry. The island's remoteness is a testament to the old saying, the journey is as important as the destination. Our first stop was Washington, North Carolina. While we were there, we sampled some of the best blackened tuna we had ever had in their quaint downtown at a restaurant called Down on Main Street. And then we strolled along the docks watching the boats in the bay. It made for a nice evening. Europeans settled near the Pamlico River in the 1690s, and that led to the founding of Bath, North Carolina. This was the state's first town in 1705. After the brief detour in Bath, we were on our way. We arrived at Swan Quarter a bit early, about an hour and a half early. There isn't a lot to do in Swan Quarter except wait for the ferry. With our exploration complete, we decided to get in line at the ferry. We did. We sat. We counted cars, and we watched the seagulls. Life doesn't hurry on the coast. Soon enough, we were loading up and on our way for the nearly 3-hour tour of the Pamlico Sound. The ride over forces you to start relaxing, or more accurately, it bores you into submission. But thank goodness for the Hatteras app on my iPhone. A favorite time passer for me is to do a little people watching. Check this fella out. He couldn't wait to start his island vacation. He's on a boat that's on a bigger boat. Before you know it, you're unloading onto an island. Ocracoke Island doesn't offer any national chains of any kind. It is perfect. We like to continue driving straight through the village and on to the most famous place for food, Howard's Pub. Here are a few must-see places. You got to see the lighthouse. The Ocracoke Lighthouse is the second oldest operating lighthouse in the U.S. As early as the 1730s, they had these banker ponies, and there were somewhere around 300 of them at one time. Now there's about 30, and there's a platform a few miles north of town that you can get up on and see the pony. There are a bunch of great shops in Ocracoke, and many of the artists are available to discuss the crafts and the art that they make. The British Cemetery. This won't take very long, but it is a historic site. Jan tells me we could be in China, and I would find an American Civil War site to visit. But by far the best part of Ocracoke, hands down, is the Cape Hatteras National Seashore. Where else can you visit an island by car, drive a dozen miles or so into the middle of nowhere, park it, walk across the street 100 feet to your very own secluded natural beach, and not see another soul for hours while you are there? This is our definition of heaven.